Yeah, I think Joanna and I were talking about it, Jay the 111, and the only thing you have to get lucky on is once you decide to do the Mega Satan fight, you need to get Delirium, but other than that, you can do all of it in one pass. You can do all of it in one pass if you just get the raw materials to craft everything that you need. It takes like 3.5, 4 hours, but you can get it all done at once. Well, you asshole game, I want that. Taffy, you do realize you've got dark arts, right? Yeah, but I also get myself hurt trying to use it a lot. For whatever reason, I'm just terrible at dark arts. I'd rather just pretend I don't have it. And not get myself dinged up trying to use it. There's a lot of live spiders in this room. That's true, I can dark arts through the spikes, you're not wrong. Curse room's the same way. I forget about that because I just write it off. But I absolutely can do this. Oh, fun. Maybe it's for the best that I forget that I can do that. There we go. Yo, dog, I heard you like spiders. Let's go ahead and do this. Be super duper done with it. I hope I get 2 more bombs. 3 more bombs, technically. I'd love to get 3 more bombs to get into that, get into that room.
Denizen of the cave.
I don't know that I'm willing to spend money on bombs, though. With Book of Shadows, if I can get a, arcade on the next floor, we'll be in good shape. Scuba Steve, Prime Gaming, 28 months. Scuba Steve, thank you so much for the 2+ years of support. Please. I want to look at chat and I can't do it while you're spidering around on screen. Thank you. Man, I don't think our bomb dreams come true. I don't feel nearly as bad spending that bomb on the Book of Shadows now because I don't know where the second bomb would have come from. The third bomb would have been to blow up the crawl space in the floor. Yeah, I guess we just leave. Super cheesy break for Tainted Judas is to get the soul converter unless they fixed it. I don't think they've fixed shit since the game came out. They're too busy pimping Edmund's card game. Too busy pimping 4 souls, man. They don't have time to fix that old shit. You gotta get paid for that new shit. We've already given them, like assholes, we already gave them our money for repentance. They don't gotta fix this. Big dummies, you already paid for it. Well, shit, we're not even gonna get a, not even going to get an arcade. Wednesday, what's going on? Welcome back. That's some old shit. you're bringing up some old shit, some old repentance shit. We got this new hot shit, this $6 million card game. Yeah, just in time for the bombs got here, right in the nick of time. Oh, happy day. I do appreciate getting a Tears upgrade quickly. Our base damage is not great, but it's so much easier when you can put out rounds, when you can put out Tears at a pretty decent clip. Listen here, you little prick. Come on. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind finding a really cool use for the Book of Shadows, although I don't know what that is off the top of my head. 2 great bomb placements. Like, I didn't, not because I did it that way, but like, just very fortuitous. 2 very fortuitous secret room placements. Before we go ahead and fight this boss fight, let's just go check out this last room. But Taffy, you could kill things faster with dark arts. Accurate. If I were a better player, I could kill things faster with the dark arts. Taffy, your tweet sparked a discussion yesterday. Apparently some people don't know how long a beat is. I thought I was crazy. Yeah, it's a theatrical term. Just means like a little pause. Where was this conversation? I've seen, so like I always shied away from using the term beat just because I was worried that it was something a little more specialized than, like, you know, your average Twitter viewer would understand. But I've also seen it used a couple of times by people who didn't bother explaining what it was, and I was like, maybe I've just not given people enough credit. What does old capacitor do? I genuinely have forgotten. Your active item no longer gains charges, but the battery drops become much more common. Why would that be desirable? Don't understand. How do you use a gold key? Other people don't know what a beat in storytelling is. I suppose not, to a certain extent.
Up.
It made perfect sense to me, but I guess it just must be a theater term. I mean, that was the first time I'd ever heard of it, was in theater. Oh, Billy. Get the fuck out of here, really? Yeah, I genuinely thought about that when I wrote the tweet where I was like, are enough people gonna know what a beat is for this to make sense? And I guess the long story short is that I felt confident they would. That is a key that I'm going to use right here, and I will feel immense regret. Although, I will say I'm not all that disappointed at the prospect of having a bomb, an offensive bomb run, but 8 bombs does not an offensive bomb run make, you know? Lo siento. There we go. Give me that good shit. You know, man, Poke-Go, objectively probably pretty good, but I just don't like the noise pollution that comes with it sometimes. I got a real big surprise for you, duck. Does anyone remember if there were soul hearts in the shop? I don't think there were. I have an idea. We're living on the edge. This shouldn't work, what I'm about to try to do, but sometimes when you're feeling froggy, you just have to leap. Oh no! Everything's fine. Don't even worry about it. I took my hands off the keyboard for a second. Probably not wise. I also panic mashed a bomb at my own feet. That said, success. I failed successfully. That is just about the most panicked I've been in this game in a while. And yet at the same time, I was so deserving of it that I couldn't even be mad about it. Yeah, falling upwards just happened. Downward winning. I got a little nervous there, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got the teensiest bit nervous there, not gonna lie. That is some on-brand Taffy monkey paw bullshit right there if I've ever seen it. Taffy, we're gonna put you on the front page of Isaac's subreddit. Oh really? What for? The fastest death in the history of the game. That feels right. This is the only time the Isaac community has ever taken notice of me. Is having the fastest death on record. How you feeling after accidentally waking up still high the other day? Dude, Kombucha, Monday was rough. Monday was fucking terrible. I feel great now, and I felt pretty good yesterday. I felt good at the end of Monday, but Monday morning I was just like, I cannot feasibly play Isaac and speak at the same time today. It is not an available option to me. Because I took shielded tears, this is gonna take a while. But it's less likely that they'll hit me. Oh. The next time somebody says to me, "What, you don't like shielded tears?" I want to just bring this clip up for them. I didn't even talk shit. I just said he's less likely to hit me. I didn't say this pansy couldn't hit the ground with 3 tries. I said this guy's less likely to hit me, and then he fucking wanted bullet bent it around my basketball. But it's like throwing jack-o'-lanterns at people, and he somehow managed to sneak one around me. Dude, I cannot see. I am struggling to see, oh no. Ooh! Taffy, did you know you could use the dark arts to hit them? That's the last thing I need to do right now is complicate things. And half my shots aren't making it through as we speak. I need like 9 tiers upgrades. Hooray! Are we still boycotting Madrinas? I've never been boycotting Madrinas. That's up to you guys whether or not you want to spend your money with Madrinas. I'm not sponsored with them anymore. I actually said the other day that Alex reached out to me and asked, essentially asked if there was a universe in which Madrinas and Taffy picked up sponsorship again because you guys did so right by them for so long that, to my knowledge, he's not really gone back and told anybody, you know, to my knowledge, he has not been as aggressive with any other former partner as he has been with us, just because he likes this community so much. But you know, my take was that he, you know, he needs to spend more time worrying about getting his company in order and less time worrying about what it would take to get me to sponsor them again. And then once he gets his company fixed, then maybe we could talk, but no conversations would happen as long as as long as they weren't selling beans, which was the only thing we all really cared about. That That and some canned flavors, but like, once they stopped selling beans and started doing K-Cups, it was just kind of like, well, most of us are just kind of over it, dude. Sorry. Sure, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say we got Sogo, which is we're not hurting. I'm not a NASCAR bumper. I'm not looking to load up on sponsorships. Even Linus Tech Tips got asked about what happened with Madrinas, and they were like, nah. That's weird. That's crazy because they treated Linus like royalty. Rightfully so. I mean, the dude's got huge clout. Is it Sogo Tuesday? Third Tuesday of the month. Third Tuesday of the month, so that'll probably be next Tuesday if I'm not mistaken. Boy, I love these enemies that don't shoot bullets. I sure could use the shop. Or a tinted rock. Well, it is nice to have flight. There's no guarantee that I wouldn't have exactly this amount of health if I had not taken it. I'd imagine in a room like this, the odds of me getting pretty well dinged up are not terrible. The odds of me accidentally stepping on the spikes in this room are not terrible. Woo.
Tears down.
Neat.
Full health.
Kind of effectively undoes the thing I was excited to pick up. The one really good, truly good item I feel like we've seen so far. Effectively undone by a pill. I'm on board. I'm on board. I feel like doing some dumb shit. You talked me into a game. Gross. $2539, woo! I don't know if you saw in the Discord, but the dentist said nothing wrong with my situation. I'll be honest with you, I'm rooting for you, Maddie, but I don't keep up with what's happening in the Discord very often. I spent 3 hours uploading YouTube videos yesterday, so I had about an hour to myself, and I didn't really use it catching up. Most of the Discord I've never been in. I'll be real with you. I'll be real with you. Most of the Discord I've never been in. Oh, I need to be fucking careful. I can't see the outline of the... That said, it sounded like what you said just now was good news. Quince, you say. Shit. I mean, Quince is awesome. I like Quince. I'm in kind of a dilly of a pickle here. Yo, fuck this room. How about that? Huh. Well, this run is off to a start, isn't it? V and I are DMing about hanging after TwitchCon EU and eating Austrian food, including all the weird roll thing that when you bite into it looks like a butthole, but is apparently delicious. It's called Buchteln. All right, I'm down. You don't have to work very hard to talk me into wanting to travel internationally. Alright, what's going on over here? God, I'm terrified. This run's got me terrified. Get off me, spider, you idiot. Ooh, scary. I just need my lines of sight open here. Quince, be my firepower where I don't dare to tread. There we go. Something that's called Cardinal Schnitt. Schnitten. Essentially cake with cream on top with another layer of cake with powdered sugar. Sounds delightful. I just... yeah, sure. Ooh, Billy. Die. Oh, die quickly. Alright. The thing is gone. With you in the second chat. Oh, goddamn. Oh, Quince, help me. We have a fly item now. Schnitte. Gotcha. Cardinal Schnitte. Also, Käsespätzle, which is mac and cheese, but instead of mac, it has spätzle. Sounds fucking good. My kingdom for a Hierophant card, you're not wrong. Pogman, good morning, man. Please keep pronouncing these as great. Fuck it, you know, like, I got no phonetic owner's manual that comes with this. I'm giving it my gods. I got the balls to at least try. That's the takeaway that I'm giving myself. I got the cajonesies to at least give it a god's honest effort, you know? Gone are the days where I'm like, well, I don't want to be made fun of for trying and getting it wrong. Fuck it. I'm leaning into it whole hog. Giving it my absolute best effort. I got the cajonesies. Ironically, I got the cajonesies necessary to at least give it an effort. Well, I know how to say Kaiser, but I don't know what Schmarn? Kaiser Schmarn? Well, I mean, like, I've got, like, Kaiser rolls exist. You know, Kaiser rolls exist in Richmond, Virginia. The rest of that's pretty, like, phonetically straightforward, but the other stuff is, like, you know, unless you're a native speaker. Hey. Unless you're a native speaker, it's kind of like, you do your best and then you butcher it anyway. It's the umlaut sound that really trips Americans up. Apparently a fluffy pancake served with cranberry sauce. You know what? I need to give cranberries an honest, fresh audition. I feel like I wrote off cranberries because my only real, exposure to cranberry. Oh, Jesus Christ! No, I don't want to die like this! Stop helping me, game! A, the shop, we're probably just fine. If we can live... You know what? Fuck you. How about that? Oh, I'm sorry. You guys can't swim? Yeah, I feel like I wrote off cranberries for a really long time because my only exposure was the canned cranberry sauce. The only exposure I had was the canned cranberry sauce. I mean, it's better than nothing. That happened at Thanksgiving at my parents' table. And obviously, canned cranberry sauce is not an accurate representation of how good cranberry can be. Fuck you, room. Jesus, where's petrified poop when I need it? French fries are actually Belgians. Americans just like to give them way more credit. Always Dark, I don't know if you know this, but Donald Trump invented French fries, and they're called freedom fries. It's embarrassing that you don't know that. Jesus Christ, these guys. Nope, fuck this room forever. Ha 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 on your little goofy island, you dumb shit. I need a tinted rock. I need a Dagaz rune. I need anything. I got a mystery sack. It refuses to pay out. Oh no. Not like this. I got a mystery sack, refuses to give me a soul heart. I can't get a soul heart from the shop. Oh, this is also not great. Oh. I'd take a bone heart. You asshole, just die! Oh my god. You had to make another one? I'm at a loss. I'm at a fucking loss, man. Where's my second secret room, too? BT dubs. Watch this be the one that does me in. The best I can do is a red heart with no containers. Oh my god. I don't know what to do, man. I'm just like fucking flabbergasted. Like, I genuinely don't think. I mean, listen, full disclosure. My range can't get much worse. So at the very least, I can keep shit away from me. Oh no. Ah! Kinda, fuck you. I'm not going out there. Oh my god. The dream! No. Oh, fucking spiders. I was not sold. I was not sold on doing the rest of these rooms. But I'm certainly glad that I did. Oh my god. Maverick's re-engaging. Ooh, that was very scary. Tabby, why'd you not grab the shiny rock trinket if you need tainted rocks? Does the shiny rock make more of them show up, or does it just make it more apparent? Has that been functioning in a way I have not understood for all these years? I am looking it up now. While held, tinted rocks and rocks with crawl spaces beneath them flash white every 10 seconds. It doesn't make them show up more frequently, it just makes you see them more easily, but right now, I guarantee you I'm not looking for anything that's not a tinted rock. Tinted rocks are not going to escape my notice while I'm walking around with half a soul heart. I promise that I am looking for that more than I am watching the enemies I'm fighting. Shiny rock also gives you a slightly higher odds than buying a lottery ticket in real life. Dude, that's the fastest way I can think of. That's the fastest way I can think of, to potentially hit that.
Story of the newest denizen of the cave.
To potentially hit that 3 million liquid you apparently need to retire. I'm at a point in time in my life where, at least for the last couple of years, and God knows if it'll hold its steam, but at least for the last couple of years, I'm making a pinky toe over 6 figures a year gross. And I'm like, all right, now what about retirement numbers? And they're like, you need $3 million. I'm like, probably not. Made Monster Tier 1 51 months. Let's go Astros, and thanks to JJ Madison for my gifted sub. Well, I can definitely get behind half of what you said. I was very happy when I saw Altuve get beamed. Whew! I was very happy when I saw Altuve get beamed. Me and the White Sox fans shared something, which was joy that Altuve got hit in his dumb arm, right in his dumb cheater arm. Nope. I didn't really have that big, like, if you remember correctly, when we were at TwitchCon together, I was pulling for the Astros because ultimately I just felt like Houston could use a win after that hurricane. But once Garbage Can Gate came to light, I was just like, fuck it, I hope they never win another game. I would doom my team, the Texas Rangers. I would doom my team to never winning another game if it also meant the Astros would never win another game. Joke's on you guys, we're already losing for free. I have no idea how San Francisco's doing, but I've been pulling for San Francisco just because they're the Squirrels' parent team. We already did, Kevin. Rini sorted us out earlier. Dude, I wish Monstrance's aura did more damage. Feels kind of weak sauce, if I'm being honest. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah, Mr. Clean, ever since I heard the lottery is a tax on people who are bad at math or a tax on poor people, I've really never been able to see it the same way again. Every once in a blue moon, when it gets up to like $500 million or some crazy shit like that, I cave in and reckon that it's worth a dollar of or $2 of my time. but my days from my youth where I was like enamored with the fact that I could even buy lottery tickets. I remember when I turned 18, man, I went and bought a lottery ticket. Oh no. But it's like I was trying to get hit there. When I was 18, I remember going and buying a lottery ticket. I bought like 3 in the first week I turned 18 and won something like $250 in scratchers. And I think that there was a part of me that thought like maybe it was always going to be like that. I was like, damn, why aren't there professional lottery ticket players? It pays out so regularly, I could make this a job. And then, you know, like a month later, I was like, oh, dude, I haven't won any money off this stuff since. This is kind of a sham. I probably would have been better off just keeping my original investment. And I haven't really looked back from there. I feel bad. My mom buys me scratchers every year, and I just don't have the heart to tell her I'd rather just have the money. She's bought hundreds of dollars of scratchers over the years, and we've never made more than like 20 bucks. Yeah, on Ataru. It's the first time in my life when I think it was Pogman who said that's the number they'd received. But it was like the first time in my life where I'd ever really stopped to ask what the math was, and then immediately went, that math's not, like, that math is broken. I was like, that math doesn't work. Excuse me, I was told there'd be cake. Most people don't retire. They either die or live long enough to become unemployable. I don't think I'm gonna live that long. Call it an instinct. I'm not like, this isn't a cry for help. You know what I mean? I just have, oh my god, what terrible dodging. I can say this because Amber's not around. She'd get super mad at me if she heard me say this. I got this sinking suspicion I'm not gonna make it out of my 50s. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's just me being my same old gloomy, sort of like personally pessimistic self. Professionally, I'm always the optimist. Yeah, I'll take a range upgrade. Professionally, man, I am always the optimist. Ever the optimist when it comes to like my job, my kids, my wife. I don't know, man. I smoked for a long time. You know, my my blood pressure is high. I'm sure the doctor will help me fix that or whatever. But I just got this sinking suspicion that maybe it's just the part of me that refuses to accept that I could have good stuff happen to me without bad stuff looming around the corner. But there's just a part of me that can't accept that like the last couple of years have gone really well. Oh, motherfucker. I thought I was over the gap. I would kill for piercing tears. There's a part of me that just can't accept that I've had like good years without generally anticipating that somehow the bill's gonna come due. Yeah, good things have happened to me, so when's the other shoe gonna drop? Yeah, I figure that's for a very specific quality of life. But in fairness, I think the person who told me that number is a lawyer. Not saying anything other than most of the lawyers I've met generally will make more than me over their lifetime. I don't know if the USA is going to make it out of here 50s taffy or Earth for that matter. Listen, I would love to think that the reason that I don't make it out of my 50s is not by my own failure. Hopefully when Amber becomes a librarian, you'll be able to take advantage of the public pension, the 401k system as a revenue stream for retirement. That would be awesome. I genuinely, and I never want this to sound like it's a dig at Amber, because it's not, because her job was to survive cancer, and she did that, and then her job beyond that has been taking care of the boys so that we don't have to afford childcare, which is like 30 to 50 grand a year, which we just don't have lying around. So she's been saving us tens of thousands of dollars a year by taking care of the boys and not being dead. I appreciate that, because had she died, her earning potential would have gone way down. I'll peek. I don't think we're gonna be too tempted by deals with the devil anymore now that we've hit chaos up. But I mean, there's nothing we can do to stop it. But yeah, she beat cancer and she's been taking care of the boys for a decade and a half, and we've never had to pay for childcare, which is hella expensive here in the States. So she has saved us a ton of money, which in my mind is as good as making us money. Old Frugal Tappy loves saving money almost as much as he likes making money. That said, I say all that to say I need people to recognize this is not a dig at Amber. The idea that somebody else could earn money in this household very nearly brings me to tears. Because amnesia. Because it has been on me exclusively for over a decade. And that's hard enough. Like, you know, I've seen that depicted in, like, you know, television programming and stuff like that. Like some father. Hell, I was watching the first edit of The Last of Us, the first episode of The Last of Us from our 2018 playthrough. I was watching the first episode of that, and the first episode of that, if you remember, is Joel walking in talking about how he needs the foreman not to fire him from a manual labor job. Like, it's stressful no matter what the situation, but man, when you're somebody who convinces your significant other and your significant other's parents, and like your kids don't get a vote, but they should. Like, your kids are on board, and whether they know it or not, and your wife is on board, and your parents and your in-laws are on board, and they're just like, yeah, sure, be an entrepreneur. Prove to us that you're smart enough to make money manifest out of midair. Oh my god, I love you so much. That's pretty stressful, man. When you basically convince about a dozen of the closest people in your life to just have faith in you that you're gonna just manifest prosperity out of midair. That's a lot of stress, and I've been shouldering that for the better part of a decade now, if not over a decade. And that is, it's a lot. So the idea that she might be able to help out financially, doing something she enjoys is like, genuinely is enough to nearly bring me to tears. Like, it stirs a very emotional cauldron inside me. My wife's a library manager in the largest system in North Carolina. Do trust if you pay into the system and do your 25 to 30 years, you will be solid. Honestly, I don't see her getting tired of being around books. I don't see her getting tired of being around education anytime soon. I love the idea of Amber getting to do something that makes her happy. Hush you. And the idea that potentially she could make a decent living and get benefits that I can't get without paying out of pocket for them makes me giggly, to be totally honest. Because I've never dared to envision... Oh my god damn it. I've never dared to envision a world where it's not all on me. And I got no regrets about that. No regrets about that. It's obviously worked out pretty well for me. But all that being said, like, the idea of not all that weight being on me simultaneously and in perpetuity almost makes me weepy. One would say that it requires a salesman to do such a thing. Yeah, but I mean, the problem is even if you convince all these people to go out on a limb and just trust that you're going to be able to pull all this shit together, even if they all go, yeah, no, Ryan, we have the utmost faith in you, then you got to deliver. Then on top of everything, you've got to deliver the goods. And frankly, back in 2018 when we were like 3 weeks away from being absolutely stone cold flat broke. In 2018, around February 2018, Amber and I were Amber and I were like 2.5, 3 weeks away from being not a dollar to our name flat broke. And I still, for the life of me, can't really figure out exactly what changed other than like glitch, JJ Madison, acid trip. A handful of people just like started popping off simultaneously. Oh no, I thought I had more time. A handful of people started popping off simultaneously who weren't Nate. And then it just kind of stuck, but man, oh man, like it was... It was a soul-crushing amount of pressure that is lessened right now because things have gone well. But for about 8 years, man, it was just a soul-crushing amount of responsibility. Oh my god, is that Beelzebub? That's gotta be Beelzebub. I kinda wouldn't mind walking out of here with little Hushy as well. I feel terrible beating the living shit out of our dono machine like that, but we've contributed. Financial security is so relieving. I remember how I felt after my wife got her first high-paying job after graduating. I mean, like, I because I'm coming at this from 2 decades of abject poverty, you know, Amber and I spent a decade and a half fucking food stamps, toying with the idea of bankruptcy. Like we, you know, we had never really spent a full year above, you know, what the United States considers the legitimate poverty line. We were good at it. Like we were good at living within our means. So like we're making up for that now, but at the same time, like, yeah, it is something else to be in a place where you're not like, where you have more money at the end of the month than you need, even if it's not a lot. When you pay all your bills and you square away some debt and you get to the end and you still have a little bit left over, it is a foreign feeling, man. All right. I think that's all there is to do on this floor. Isaac. Hi, Mom. I don't think I needed anything beyond what I've got on me. I think this is a good run. I can't tell for sure. This man can pay out with anything. This man can pay out with a boat. I will absolutely use my Book of Shadows charges on the Demon Beggar, who could also pay out with anything. Oh my god, I almost got hit there. Oh my god, yes. Poop, please. I have to pay really close attention to when the shield goes away. Word. How am I managing to miss? Neat. For a split second, I honest to God couldn't remember if those things shot in 4 directions. Sci-Fi makes me breathe a huge sigh of relief. Oh my god. Those little mini pins scare the shit out of me, man. huge sigh of relief. That's how I feel about that joke. What a weird run. Go. Legitimately kind of bummed out that I didn't bring Smelter with me. I think it's okay, given what Petrified Poop has already done for us, but obviously I would love to take Curved Horn with me. Okay. Scary. Yeah, I saw Curved Horn. Genuinely, my bigger concern is health. I do plenty of damage right now. I'll figure out the rest of the run without the damage. But if I can find poop that will give me soul hearts, that is more important to me at the moment. Because we took, Chaos, it's hard to determine where our health is going to come from. We have a reasonable amount of damage. I'm nervous about where our health comes from. So I'll do the entire floor. And if I can manage to get like 2 full stacks of Soul Heart health, then I'll probably switch to Curved Horn. Because it's just as likely that Petrified Poop's gonna pay out with like coins and red hearts as it is soul hearts, but it's kind of a risk that I'm willing to take at this point. I would prefer to leave here with the Curved Horn, but some stuff needs to happen before then. I don't know, this felt like a very secret roomy sort of room. Dude, I would take a donut. I would take a donut. God, Sci-Fly, I love you so much!
Tears up.
Well, that second secret room could be just about anywhere.
This is the story of the newest
Yo,
denizen
Ferg
of the
Master
cave.
Flex, tier 1, 30 months. Dirty 30, baby! Ferg Master Flex, thank you so much. That's a long-ass time. That is a long-ass time. This becomes 7. Ugh. The odds of me seeing a lot more brown poop on the way out are low. I think. Watch me be totally wrong and just rooms after rooms filled with brown poop. But I suspect this is probably the right play. Give me that pretty pink butthole. There we go. Yo, I do like Infestation too. I think that's worth it? I wasn't originally gonna do this, But now I'm gonna go back and get the little... Yeah. Because we have Book of Shadows, Serpent's Kiss is not as useless as it normally is now. We still get Poison Tears, La-di-da, Your Majesty. But the only way it creates black hearts is if you make physical contact with enemies. Well, with Book of Shadows, I should be able to just headbutt every room and maybe generate enough health to offset setting down Petrified Poop. I estimate. So far, so good. No, that's not what I meant. Not like that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, it doesn't generate black hearts unless you make physical contact with enemies now. That is quite the nerf. And it is legitimately taken one of my favorite items. And I don't want to say made it unusable, but like it would make me reassess pretty aggressively where it would land on a tier list, you know? Alright. That's, you know, the Tinted Rocks are just broken now. Tinted Rocks just give you absolutely nothing. Oh, that's right, I am the Fly Whisperer, which is why none of those guys make contact with me. Ooh, Billy almost made a mistake. There we go. Nothing doing. Golden key though. Alright, I guess. Hello?
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Who did it? Glitch gives a tier 1 sub to MP Mana Point. MP Mana Point, welcome back. Enjoy your emotes and Glitch. Thank you as always, man. Very, very cool of you. Very much appreciated. Kinda. Come on. Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely. I will go so far as to say that was an excellent pickup. With Book of Shadows. Down, down, down. Wee. Can I ask a noob question? Is there a reason to put out all the fires? Putting out some fires can drop consumables. It used to be one of the things. It used to be one of the things that drove me nuts when I would watch. Used to be one of the things that would drive me nuts when I'd watch Northern Lion. I have no idea if it's changed over the years, but I mean years and years ago when I was watching NL play, he used to leave fires up and not mess around with them. Oh, multiple black runes. NL used to leave fires untouched. Because I think genuinely, I think what was happening was that he was trying his best to keep pacing good for the video, right? Like, he didn't want hour-long Isaac runs, he wanted 30-minute-long runs, because he was being forced to commentate over it. Anytime. So yeah, he's being forced to commentate over these massive Isaac runs, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them, But the thing that would kill me is that he would complain, like he would do a run, and then he'd need something, like he needed a soul heart or need a key or something like that. And then he'd come up like 1 penny short at the shop. And I was just like, well, if you're 1 penny short at the shop, like you should just go around and hit all the fires and get that 1 penny. And instead he would just kind of bemoan it and be like, oh, I guess it's not happening today. And he'd jump and I'd be like, dude, there were like 9 fires on that floor. Go find your penny. And it just wasn't meant to be, I guess. But like, that was always the first, like one of the first places where I would draw like my point of differentiation between me and NL. Like, neither one of us are top tier Isaac players. Top tier Isaac casters maybe, but not top tier Isaac players. But one of the first places that I drew like a point of differentiation between me and Ryan was that I had absolutely no problem if I wanted something on a floor. I'll spend 45 minutes on basement 1 trying to figure out how to make it happen. And do you have hair? Well, that's very flattering of you to say. It's a bit of a stretch, but you are technically correct. I do have some hair. You are technically correct, the best kind of correct. To be fair, I think that NL does that to make some kind of adversity to make the run interesting. I don't know. Maybe. I feel like Brizzy does that, but I also feel like Brizzy is pound for pound a much better gamer than either NL or I. I feel like Brizzy intentionally skips huge parts of like Isaac floors because he just knows that he's good enough to overcome the adversity he creates. But I don't know that I'd go so far as to say it's the same thing with NL. I don't know for sure. It's complete speculation on my part, but... But it genuinely was a thing years and years and years ago where I would get flustered when I was watching him play because he'd come up like 1 penny short with 30 fires left on the floor talking about how badly he wanted the map or the compass or whatever. And then he'd leave and I was just like, dude, there is so, like, the answer that you seek is on this floor. You have to but go and grab it. No, Master Flex, I start off every Dark Judas run by saying just pretend that Dark Arts doesn't exist. Because inevitably somebody says, like, Taffy, if you use Dark Arts, I'm like, if I use Dark Arts on this run, I'd be dead. Because I struggled early and got my health real low. And if I had used Dark Arts, I'd have got my ass kicked. I used to watch Biznap and he always made a point of shooting all the fires in the poops. I mean, like, Biznap is like, whoops. Biznap is potentially one of the most clinical gamers I've ever met in my life. Him and Brain, it doesn't surprise me at all that like him and Brain are the 2 of the most thorough Isaac, or not just Isaac, like gamers that I've ever met. Ow. How? Make me understand, I've got a massive shield in Sci-Fly. How did I get hit? And shielded tears to boot. That, I understand how that one happened. That one too. Yeah, they're starting to mount up a little bit. Yep, that one 3. Yeah, that's, all those make sense. You write game, and when you write, you write. I feel you, that's what's up, that's what's up. Hi baby.
Hi.
How was errands?
Not done, but I'm back for a little break.
Oh, fun.
Get some lunch. What do you need?
Whatever's easy, I guess.
Let's see what I can rustle up.
Easy peasy. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
I was a fool. I'm still a fool. Oh, you bastards. I'd like this. There we go. I earned that. Lard or wuss. I got nothing to prove. I ain't a fear to chat.
Tears.
I ain't a fear to no chat. I definitely feel like I should have gotten a Book of Shadows charge in here before. Here, hurt me once. There we go. Go get them, Fly. They're all yours. They are all yours, my guy. You guys got bombs? You guys got adorable little bombs? You got little training bombs? You guys got the bumper bowling bombs? That's adorable. Don't you call me back when your bombs grow up. I have zero desire to play this one straight. There we go. Hello? Oh, no! I can't tell when my shield runs out. Alright, one more charge, then we'll go in and we'll fight the lamb, and it should be over reasonably fast. Word to your bombs, I came to drop moms. God, what was it somebody said? I saw somebody who had a joke about like a young football coach or something like that. Said they were dropping bombs and moistening moms. And I don't know that I'll ever be able to get that out of my head. I think that just kind of lives with me forever now. Ow, my face. My beautiful, beautiful face. Neat. I use keyboard.
Someday, Bumbo, lucky Bumbo, someday the Bumbo is a bad Bumbo. He get coin, and Bumbo lose coin. He gets it, he loses it. Bumbo